Hello everybody, this is what we're working on today. I have to drill out that threaded. I already did this one, they just weren't drilled out. Sometimes both of them are drilled out on both sides and sometimes they're not. But I'm trying to fit a power steering pump on here, and that's the bracket that bolts on. So that's what we're doing, is we're putting that on there, eyeballing it in the center, and there's our tools that we're using. Drill, hand drill press, and the tools right down there, and a punch and a hammer to center punch the bolt to try to get the 63 Impala with the Chevy 350 in it, and this one just didn't have those holes drilled, so that's what we're doing. And it's tedious to get it straight and exactly where you want it. So this is how you do it. Thought I was gonna have to make like a tin clip, some kind of, off of this one I was just gonna make a pattern, but I pulled all their power steering pump off the other motor on that car back there, and the pulley here's the pump. It's gonna bolt on right there through those two bolt holes. A friend gave me this motor, so beggars can't be choosers. You know, get something, make it work. I say, to get something, make it work. And that's, unless you got a pocketbook wallet that's endless and bottomless, you can just open her up and pour out the dollars. But not this guy. And this motor, he said, his friend pulled it out of an SS Nova, and he put a newer motor in, a bigger motor. So it was sitting there in the garage, waiting to be used. And I took the Sharpie, and I drew my center point on there. I kind of want it over a little more, but it's not quite the center like I want. I got a big red dot there. We'll use this side of it. I like using a center punch. I like to use a center punch to, you know, start the drill bits, especially when you're drilling into an engine block. And you don't want to whack this as hard as you can. It's cast iron. It will crack. So I'm just giving her a little bit of love taps, a little bit at a time, gets the job done. This thing needs to be sharpened almost again. I'm holding the hammer half on the handle. So you can tell I'm just barely hitting it. So we just need a little dimple. If I was doing any other kind of metal like this or whatever, you hit it hard because you're not going to crack it. But this, you will crack. And don't forget your safety glasses, even though you're just drilling a hole. Now you get this right in that center punch spot. Give it a little eyeball. Make sure you're happy with it. I'm happy with it. Are you happy with it? Okay. Give it a little blow. Did a little bit of a drill. Oil it up. I don't know if you'll be able to see it on here. I can see you, show you on the drill bit. Sorry for the shaky camera. That's what plywood shop floors do to you. You can kind of see it. See the red dot? There's the red. That's how deep you want to go. For reference, you want to make sure, especially when you're doing a sensitive thing, that you don't drill too deep. Your bolt is this big. I just lined the bolt up there, and I went a tiny bit longer than the bolt. Just to allow, for the tap and die to go in there and thread. Now, since I showed you we got a line on there, and we got it started, now we can send it home. I went to my line, and I got no air except for my own wind. So that's what we're doing to clean the hole. Unless you guys want to listen to a... I'm pretty sure I went all the way with the to the red. Could go a little further, just to get enough depth. But that's, like I said, a little. Then we jump up to the size drill bit we need to drill to tap. Now we're tapping. Now we're sizing it up to tap. This one, you have to make sure you get it square, because if you're not square to your surface, your bolt's going to bend. And you tighten it up all the way. And then maybe break. So, give her visuals this ways and that ways. And she's looking pretty good right there. marks on this drill bit, but I just turn the other one around backwards. And I hold it like so and set it. You can pretty much feel when it goes to the hole and stops. It's not cutting a little bit, now it's cutting more. A little oil in it. Let the stuff stick there. Use the bolt, measure it. We're deep enough. Clean the hole. Clean the drill bit so I can clean the hole again. I'm not drilling it. That's just cleaning. That's it. Cleaning the hole. Because we want to make sure we got a clean hole for the tap to go through. I got 2 taps here because we're going to a bottoming hole. So I cut one off. Sorry for the wiggly camera. But yeah, see, I cut one off. And like they have lines on them and dots too for how deep they need to go. The video might cut out on me, but just hold on and we'll get her started. I'll start it like this. This is not the conventional way to start it, but for our time frame, just kind of put it on here loose. Don't lock it down because it'll gnarl the thing. But you can hold the drill straight easily. You watch it, you look at it 10 different ways. The idea is they put the thing in there straight with a couple turns so you can get on it with your wrench and it's kind of centered in there. So it didn't really go in very far. So we got to do it again. Tighten it up tight so it actually it's hard to get it loose here. And these you want to make sure you get it going in there straight to your hole. If you don't, it's not going to be I like to use those because you got two handles. I know it's not the proper tool, but you got two handles and it's easier to keep it going straight. Especially when you're first started. Because if you don't get it straight when you're first started, it'll go down in there and bind up and break. You don't want this tool broken in there. That's the number one rule. Go back and forth. Back and forth. Just go back and forth. Make sure. Keep looking at it. You break the tool in there. And it's so hard a metal that you won't get it out of there. Ouch. So a lot of times I sit there and go like this. Not really doing it too hard. It just keeps the tool from twisting. Because I'm just going a little at a time. You twist this tool too much, it'll break. And if it's not going in there straight, it's trying to cut crooked, obviously. And the hole, it's digging into one side more than the other. When it's not straight. So that's the whole key. Make sure it's straight. And I don't like to lubricate them unless I'm just using like WD-40. I might have gotten it to the bottom already because it's such a shallow hole. I'm already to my red line on here. Already to the red line. And the tip of these are tapered so they don't cut. They gradually cut as they go deeper. So in a hole like this that's going to bottom out, you have to cut one off and then use two. One to start it and have it go down as far as it likes. And then you take and switch to the other one and thread it in. And then because you cut it off at those last threads that this one was cutting, this one will start cutting there. I hope you all hear me. So now I got to go down about another 1/4 inch or 1/2 inch with this one. I trust the older ones better than the new ones. If anybody knows why they didn't drill this bolt holes on this side, I know I'm working on a 60s Impala, 63 Impala, with a short water pump, alternators up here, water or power steering pumps here, but it's a short pump and it pretty much touches the timing chain cover. This one, it's a 80s, 70s motor, but it has both spots drilled on both sides, just like the old one, but then this one didn't. I don't understand. They got skipped at the factory. And then while you're doing this, wrist is broken. While you got to take it out every once in a while